unless I'm in a meeting and I'm screwing people, then it's very loud. I don't know, I mean, I was talking to some colleagues in the industry here. They were saying that maybe I should talk about my overseas experience. Another interesting stories that I might share. As you know, we've got a book called Sekali Lagi. Who's read my book? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good because then you can go to MPH and buy one. Contribute to my children's education fund. But anyways, there is a book. I think it's all there. But experience-wise, I think it's key. Sekali's been around for 14 years. And you know, entrepreneurship is what's been written in the book. That's why the book is called Sekali Lagi. So for our foreign friends, if you're not so familiar with Malay, Sekali Lagi means do it again. So as an entrepreneur, you are to fail, and it's more important to get out to do it again. So the story is, hey Jay, how are you doing? Is basically about our failures. It's not really about our successes, but it's about our failures and the stupid mistakes we did, and the arguments that we had with the other founders and the shareholders and so on. But Sekali started with 30 people, and when we started with 30 people, and we had venture capital funding. Well, venture capital funding at that time was very difficult to get. We had some banking loans. I do not know, but I'm an ex-CIB merchant banker. We were merchant banking, and somehow or other we had this technology bug bitten to us, and we went into IT. And our mentor and our direct boss was Dr. Nazir Raza, who's now Group CEO of CIB. And when we left, we went up to him and said, "I'm going to start this IT company." At that time, Sekali operated Alta Vista for the rest of Asia. Who remembers Alta Vista? Yeah? Hasta la vista now. No more. Okay? Confusing acquisitions, and yeah, they disappeared. But we actually started, and we got a loan from Dr. Nazir, not from him, from the bank. And it was the worst nightmare that he had, giving us a loan. Because after that, the currency crisis came, our interest rate from 8% went to 20% a year. We couldn't pay him, we went into NPL. His people came over, called the workout unit. We call them a knockout unit. And they come and knock us out, basically. And we had weekly meetings with them, they tell us the meeting and so on. But we managed to restructure the shareholders, and we managed to get a new investor to pay. And at that time, we were lucky because during the crisis, we managed to sustain ourselves. And the last thing we wanted to do was throw in the towel, because when you throw in the towel, your creditors will say, okay, you're not going concern anymore. I would like to salvage everything what I have. And that is the worst. So you must keep on this projection and this vision that things are going on. And things did after a while, after 1 year and a half of sustaining ourselves. And my wife gave me 10 ringgit a week for commitment. Lucky she worked. She did quit her job. And I was riding a motorbike just to go around and so on. And I had to hide my car because the bank were trying to repossess it. So I did it my brother's apartment. And you know, these are the challenges that you get. But you must go through this. As an entrepreneur, failure is actually not an option, it's a destiny. be honest with you. Okay? Failure is a process for you to be successful. And a lot of things that we don't teach in entrepreneurship in school or when they are brought out is the appetite of failure. And you know, one of the things that really I remember and cherish is the fact that you know, that my parents would quietly buy groceries for me and my family, because they know that I couldn't afford to buy groceries. So they would count quietly, like I said, they would not tell my wife or me. They would just, you know, bribe me and say, you know, just say that you bought this or somebody came and probably buy and so on. But we knew that he came by, and then my mother liked it because 3 times in a week I would be at her house, and she loved it. At my parents' house, because, you know, they rarely see me. But they didn't know I can't afford to eat, so I go to their house to eat. So, you know, they saw me a lot more. And you know, family comes very important. And you need the social support to become an entrepreneur, because you will go through this failure process. And you learn a lot from this failure process, the resilience, and what we call as entrepreneurs. And when I read a few of the books where they call, you need to taste blood to feel how blood tastes like and how failure feels, because that is the ultimate way for you to avoid failure the next time. And in fact, as you know, I'm not too sure, I went to the States under the Eisenhower Fellowship. They sponsored me for 3 months, paid holiday, accessible. I went to study venture capital in the US. And all the big venture capitals that I interviewed and did my research on, I asked them, what's the first thing that you look in a business plan? I said, you know, number 1, who's the buyer, who you're going to sell it to. Number 2, the people. And I said, okay, tell me about the people. The people that's behind the idea. Who would you find and who would you not find? Well, I will say that failure is, they will say, you know, whether the entrepreneur has failed or not. And I said, oh, okay. Well, yeah, venture capitals in Malaysia would ask you the same thing. And I said, no. If they fail once, you say, I will fund them, because then they have learned. And if they fail twice, I will also fund them. But if they fail 3 times, you're about to get started. So they said failure to them is the first thing they looked at. And in fact, I think the Stanford professor that was here recently, Professor Miller, from Stanford, was in IAP, he said that actually a study was done, the venture capital companies that made money and IT companies, the companies that had made money and entrepreneurs that, I think about 60 or 70% had at least failed once. That's a very interesting statistics. Okay? Now, if you look in the context of Malaysia, how do we have the appetite of failure? If we fail, people go, alah, you should have failed, tak boleh jalan, cannot go, be sure your daughter don't get married to him, be sure, you know. So they are shut down. Now this is a very important thing that we need to change. As entrepreneurs, failure is actually our destiny, and a bigger strength is actually to overcome this failure and to get up and do it again. Now I want to say also, talk about people. You know, a lot of companies here, I'm not too sure, I mean, the size of companies, I mean, companies that you're running or you're involved in, you're about, what, 5 people? 5, 10? Who put up their hands? 5, 10 people? Anybody about 20? Okay, about 20? So between 5 to 20, I'm sorry, what's your name? Yeah, from between 5 to 20 ada difference kan?
Oh, banyak.